guys, I'm Astra, and today I'm going to be answering some of the most, asked questions for furries. We'll be starting with, why do furries blank? So, first off is, why do furries use Telegram? Well, Telegram is basically a messaging site. Furries actually use, whatever. But Telegram is one of the most popular ones, mainly because you can use custom stickers. And you know how furries are with their art and, characters. So a lot of furries will get custom artwork of their character done to use for Telegram. Also, it's a great way to message artists, fursuit makers, stuff like that, other furry friends, keep in touch with them. But yeah, main reason is because we love our personas and we get stickers of them, for chatting reasons. Next question is, why do furries get hated? Well, mainly we get hated because it's seen as a trend, kinda. Also because we're not that normal. Dressing up as a giant animal, not normal. People think it's weird. Obviously, we are kind of weird. So when people find something that they don't really understand, a lot of times they kind of just stay away and, don't really interact with it, don't figure out what we actually are, and kind of, dislike it. Another reason is because a lot of TV shows don't put us in the best light. So people think it's a super sexual thing, which, yes, it does happen, but hey, it is what it is. But a lot of the fandom is not sexual at all. A lot of us just like art, like suits, like whatever. But yeah, that's just the main reason. It's kind of just people hopping on a bandwagon. Okay, next question. Putting these two together. Why do furries say uwu and owo? This is a bit hard to explain. Hold on, let me set my phone down here. Basically, uwu and owo are kind of just, I guess things we just say. They kind of look like cute little faces. The two U's looking like eyes closed and the mouth being a little cute, little squiggly. Same thing. Uwu is kind of a more cutesy type thing, while owo is more like shock type stuff. Honestly, I don't know really much behind it. It's just something you kind of do. Okay, next question. Why do furries have a bad rep? This kind of goes with why are we hated. Most media doesn't put us in the greatest light and says, all sexual thing, or more recently, we use litter boxes, which we don't. Yeah, but basically it's just media, like I said, bandwagons, just people hopping on, and not really understanding what the fandom truly is. But yes, that's basically why we have a bad rap, why we get hated. It's just people not understanding the fandom and looking at not the greatest media sources. Okay, next one. Why do furries like being furries? There's not really a reason. It's just, well, I guess there kind of is, but it's different for everyone. For me, I like the community, the fandom, very nice, very inviting. You can really do whatever you want, be whatever you want. Also, furries like being furries because anthropomorphic animals. You can dress up. It's not really weird to us, the fandom. You can do whatever you want. People don't really find you weird for it because we're all weird, so we don't really judge you. But yeah, it's just the fandom's really nice, really great. That's basically it. It's just really accepting. Okay, the next one is, why do furries hate cheese graters? I don't know how much I can say on YouTube really, but on a certain furry site, there was art of a raccoon intensely loving a cheese grater, let's say. Yeah, the image has been kind of scrubbed from the internet, so don't look it up. But yeah, cheese graters kind of haunt the fandom now. Same with pizzas. Okay, next up is, do furries blank? So, do furries identify as animals? Okay, so, some do, some don't. The ones that do identify normally as otherkin or therians. They are, I don't know if they truly think they're animals because I am not one, so I can't really say much on this. But what I do know is that they are spiritually connected to animals or were one in a past life. So let me catch my breath. So yeah, but furry itself is not a term for people who think they're animals. It is a term for people who like anthropomorphic animals. So yeah, some do think they are, some don't. But yeah, if you say furry, you generally, It's just people who like anthropomorphic animals. Okay, next one's the same. Do furries think they're animals? Like I said, the term furry, no. Therians and otherkins, maybe. Like I said, I don't really know that much, so I don't really want to say too much about it and spread misinformation. But like I said, the term furry is not. It's just people who like anthropomorphic animals. Even though we do dress up as animals, a lot of us don't think we are animals or just playing a character. Do furries have rights? Yes, we do. We're humans just like everyone else. Under this mask, we are humans. We have the same rights as anyone else does. All we do is put on costume, exactly like Halloween. Like on Halloween, if you dress up, you don't all of a sudden lose your rights. Nope, we're just plain old humans. We all have to go work, have to pay taxes, all that stuff. Yes, we do have rights. We aren't some weird mythical creature from another world. Oh, sometimes I wish I were. But no, yes, we do have rights. Do furries go to the vet? Once again, we are humans. Underneath the mask, we are humans, and most of the times we don't even wear this mask all that much. I mainly wear it to do videos and to conventions. Every other time, not on. No, we don't go to the vet, unless it's for our actual pets. But for us, we do go to the doctor, hospital, stuff like that, because as I said previously, we are in fact human. Next question is, do furries have a flag? Now, okay, so we don't truly really have a flag, but we do have like an LGBTQ furry type of flag. Basically, it is blue, white, brown, has a little circle, you know, all the rainbow colors, and then has a paw print in the middle. A lot of furries will carry that around if they are part of the LGBTQ community. But furries ourselves I don't believe we do have a flag, but I could be wrong on that. But yeah, that's about all I've seen is that one at certain conventions, stuff like that. Or you'll just have your normal LGBTQ flags just with furry themed stuff on it. But yeah, as far as I know, we don't really have a flag. Some conventions will have their own flag, such as Anthrocon has a flag, but it's not really like a pride flag or like anything like that. Next question is, do furries eat cat food? Now, I myself don't eat cat food. Like I said, we are humans under the masks, you know, under the fur heads. But I guess like any other human, you could if you wanted to. I mean, I don't think it tastes that good. But yeah, most of us do not eat animal food. Normal human food also tastes way better. I don't really see a reason to eat cat food unless you're like a little child who is curious. I did that. Learned the hard way. It does not taste good. Yeah, but most of us, like I said, we just normal human food. That's about it. Cat food, yeah, it doesn't taste great at all. Next question. Do furries want to be animals? So that's a hard one because some of us do like wish to actually be our characters, but sadly we know that that's not possible. Like for me, I'd love it if I could actually be an anthropomorphic animal, but I know that's not possible, so yeah. Some of them don't. Some of them just want to keep it. They just like it. They're like, ooh, I love to look at that. I would never want to be an actual like anthropomorphic animal though. Stuff like that. But yes, it kind of depends person to person. Some people want to, you know, fantasize about actually living in like Zootopia, for example. Living in a world full of anthropomorphic animals, walking here, walking there, you know, just kind of going everywhere. And others are just, you know, just like to look at the art, prefer human, you know, stuff like that. But it definitely differs person from person. And also, some people do not want to be anthropomorphic animals, but actual animals. I prefer the anthropomorphic part. Some people actually do want to be full-on, like, you know what I mean, actual animals here in the real world. But like I said, it depends person to person. Our next couple of questions here are furries blank? First question is, are furries a cult? We are not a cult. What we are is a fandom, which is basically a group of people with similar interests. That's about it. So basically, you know, we get together, cons, stuff like that. Not a cult at all. No brainwashing, you know, no kind of taking your money unless, you know, you want to give to charity. That's about it. Although I will say my wallet does kind of die at dealer's den. But no, we're just a fandom, a group of people who enjoy anthropomorphic animals. Not really religious, like, you know what I mean? People do have religions, but I'm saying, like, the furry fandom itself is not a religion. But yeah, that's about it. We're just a great big fandom. Okay, next up, are furries legal? So if you mean like it's illegal to be a furry, it is not illegal to be a furry. It's not illegal to, like something, at least where I'm from. But yeah, no, you could do whatever you want. The only time you can't really do stuff is like wearing a fursuit head anywhere. Some areas have a mask policy where you can't hide your face. So that'd be the only time where it would be illegal to like wear a fursuit. But being a furry is not wearing a fursuit. It's just liking anthropomorphic animals, like I said before. So you do not need to own a fursuit. You don't even have to have a fursona, honestly. So yeah, it's not illegal to be a furry. The only time that you can't really do something is, like I said, a mask policy where you can't wear a fursuit to places. Okay, next up, are furries a gender? No. The furry fandom is made up of a bunch of genders, but a furry itself is not a gender. Like I said, it's just a hobby and interest. But the furry fandom is accepting to all genders. We have a lot of... That was my insulin pump beeping. We have a lot of trans, non-binary, cis, what else is there? I'm trying to think of other ones. Basically anything that you could, any kind of gender you could think of, probably in our fandom. Like I said, the term furry itself, not a gender. Okay, next up. Are furries rich? Some yes, but some no. Again, this depends person to person. Do fursuits cost a ton of money? Heck yes, but a lot of people aren't rich and they've just been saving up for a really, really, really long time. And then you do have your rich furries who, spend crap ton of money on art, charity, conventions, fursuits, all that stuff. And then you do have people who are, not as rich, who just, like I said, save up for fursuits, save up for art. And then you have your people who just, are just enjoying fandoms, enjoying movies, stuff like that. Don't even have a fursona or don't even want to spend money on anything, even if they do have money to spend. So like I said, this kind of depends person to person, but most of the fandom, no, we're not rich. Like I said, we're just kind of normal people like you, stuff like that. Are furries into animals? No. If you mean we like animals, yes, but if you mean we are zoophiles, no. We will have tons of charity organizations for shelters, animal sanctuaries, stuff like that, to, help animals. But if we are sexually attracted to them, no. That is a zoophile. We actively kick them out of the fandom. They are not welcome here. Those are people who abuse animals, and that is not okay whatsoever. So yeah, no, being a furry does not involve that at all. If you are ever attracted to animals, then get out of here. We do not want you here. Okay, next up, are furries a protected class? No, like I said, we're just like you. We're a human, interests. That's about it. It's just a hobby. We are not protected in any way other than, having the normal rights that everyone else has. That's about it. Are furries becoming more popular? I'd say yeah, actually. The fandom has really grown over the years. A lot of the conventions have been really getting a lot of more people. Like MFF recently hit like the record for like holy heck most people. Also with a lot of new movies like The Bad Guys, people have been seeing the fandom a lot more. And also we've been on the news, not in the best light, but that has gained us popularity as well. But yeah, I'd say the fandom is definitely growing and we're getting a lot of new creators, fursuit makers, artists, all that stuff, and it's really great to see. And I hope more people will join the fandom as well. Okay, and that will be all the questions I'll be doing for today. I think that's enough questions for now. But if you have any questions you'd like me to answer, please put them in the comments below. Thank you.